what exactly is toxic about our culture? Is that a too big a question?
No, it's the central question.
Yeah.
Um, if you imagine you're a microbiologist in a laboratory growing microorganisms in a petri dish, that's called a culture. You know, you put in a brew, and with the right nutrients, and the microorganisms thrive and they multiply. But if a lot of them start getting sick and a lot of them start dying, you'd say this is a toxic culture. Now, if you look at what's happening in North America now, there's an article in the New York Times 10 days before we speak of a teenager being on 10 different psychiatric medications. 10 different psychiatric medications. More and more kids are being diagnosed with ADHD, with anxiety, with depression. The rate of childhood suicide is going up, and they're saying, what's going on here? Why is this going on? More and more people getting autoimmune disease, mental health issues. The overdose crisis in the States, over 100,000 people died of overdoses. Either we assume that these are all accidents and sort of blows of misfortune, or we get that there's something about this culture that's fomenting so much illness. 70% of American adults are on at least one medication.
70.
70, yeah. 40% are on about two at least. That's a toxic culture. There's all kinds of. Now I could talk about what makes it that way, but when I talk about toxic culture, I'm talking about its impact on the people who inhabit it.